It is the fashion season Olympics. It is fall. You want to put together an outfit that is going to turn heads, have the girls literally shouting at you across the street, "Hey girl, I see you, I'm scared of you," having them stop in their tracks, run across the sidewalk just to give you a good once over and ask where your fit is from. That's what I'm sharing today, my most complimented fall outfits so far, because you already know we are early in the season, so there will be plenty more fits to share. So grab your little drinky drink. I've got a 7 Sundays. It's kind of creamy, kind of just very comforting. It's a little like cinnamony hug, which I need because it is 50s here in the morning right now in the D. I am cold. I am cold. And if you happen to be new here, I am Jordan Blackwell, former materials engineer turned lifestyle content creator, helping you find not just what's going to look good, because baby, of course I want you to look good, but feel good. I have just found over the last 10 years of doing this whole journey, building up my wardrobe, that I just love, that feeling good is that missing ingredients, that chemical X you are looking for to have that wardrobe and have that confidence to just take on the day and put together looks that just have you feeling unstoppable. Starting off strong, the very first look that was unanimously loved on every platform, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, my like to know it, you name it, was this fit, starting with the Alice and Olivia pants, okay? When I tell you these pants shooketh y'all to the core. And I understand, because when I saw them, I fell out, okay? I have talked about this often. If a piece does not make me just like, make like an audible sound, make me literally like, just almost an uncontrollable urge to like go and like see it, it's not worth my coins at this point, even when it comes to basics. But these Alice and Olivia pants, y'all said they were worth every penny, because the sales on LTK can confirm the girlies are loving these pants. I have these in a size 6, which is my true size. They're so comfortable, so amazing. I'm 5'6", so keep that in mind. I have on heels in this look, and the heels I chose were these Schutz sandal heels. Loved, loved, loved these. However, I would do a swap out. I just got these heels from Steve Madden. They are like a knockoff of the Miu Miu's, but I love the gold detailing on this, because you know how I am. I love me gold accessories, and I love gold hardware, and I love that like little consistency throughout. It just elevates a look. That's always some tea I'm giving you, is pay attention to the hardware on your accessories. Like, that can be an easy way to just make your looks stand out and give just like top tier intention, right? Then I have this H&M crop top. I talk about this often. Do not shy away from a crop top, okay? I know you might be a little insecure about the belly. They're great for layering, okay? And I've had this one for a couple of years, and it's so good. It's so good, and I love, love, love this, like I said, for layering without looking frumpy, right? You want the cuffs peeking out of the sleeve, you want the collar peeking out, but you don't want that bulkiness. You don't want that longer shirt layer underneath. Cropped top button-ups. Please, go ahead and just add you one. I know it doesn't seem like a staple, but I'm telling you, a good crop top button-up and a good crop top sweater. I just snagged this one from Fashion Nova, and I'm obsessed. It's so great. It is perfect because it's thicker, because girl, like I said, it's cold. It's cold right now, and I don't like to be cold. So this is a really, really great sweater to layer with underneath a very, very sleek blazer, looking chic, looking elevated, looking put together, adding that extra layer of warmth, again, without adding that bulk. Then I polished off with literally the best purchase I have made so far this season, and that is this H&M cinch waist blazer. Right? Because never have I ever seen a cinch blazer go wrong. I just haven't. It's one of those pieces that you're going to reach for year after year after year, right? I've seen all the girlies, Tanika, Janae Naylor, like the cinched blazer. Whenever you see them put on a blazer, it's usually got that nice little nipped in, giving body, giving figure, giving waist. Where to go? Where that waist at? These blazers, the body does come with the blazer. Because they're structured that way, right? The way that they are crafted is to give you that hourglass body yaddy yaddy shape. So I love, love, love this one from H&M. Then pairing it off with even more burgundy, because your girl couldn't help herself, we have my Marc Jacobs tote. And I get the hype. At first I was like, honestly, I don't get it, but that's because a lot of the girlies I saw with the tote bag had like the basic canvas tote. But Marc Jacobs has been coming out with some really, really fun colorways. And with burgundy being just a classic, I mean, it's trending right now, but honestly, it's a classic color every fall. It looks good every season. Like, That's why I really, really loved this bag specifically when they gifted it to me, was this color, because I knew I wanted something to pop and something that I would reach for and actually make a statement while still being a timeless piece, because the bag, of course, is super easy. It fits a lot. The shape is very timeless, and so is that color, but it's still a statement because you like, I need a little bit of that cherry on top, a little bit of cherry, a little bit of icing to ice the cake on this fit. Like this, again, one of the most complimented so far. Like y'all, those videos are still getting numbers, getting views, because the girlies are loving it. And again, I'm loving it for that same reason. The pants, all of these pieces, you can easily mix and match throughout the season too, to just elevate any look. The second look was something a little bit more casual. Of course, you know, as soon as the weather starts to cool off, I'm the queen of brown, okay? I talk about this often. Like, my monochrome color of choice in the fall season is 9 times out of 10 gonna be brown. So I put together this super casual look with this Vici collection vest, right? I don't know about you, I have been seeing the cos vests everywhere, right? These ones, right? The nice oversized, left, right, and sideways. I think Vince also has a really, really good option as well. And I'm standing for one. I just have not gotten the chance to go in store and try them on and see how it fits, because oversized pieces, especially when you have hips, especially when you're on the shorter side, can be hit or miss. So I went with a more crop style. This one from Vici collection is so chic and so fun, and it's great. Great for layering, perfect for my short torso girlies, hitting exactly where I need it to hit. Then, of course, with the jeans, Fashion Nova, I was surprised as well, because the Fashion Nova jeans have been understanding the assignment. Like, y'all know how hard it can be to find jeans regardless of your body shape. Honestly, like, the struggle exists for everybody. But when I say like 90% of the time, the jeans from Fashion Nova have actually done me really well, where they are fitted just right in the waist but still have room in the hips and the thighs. And they also just have found that perfect like wideness. You know, I think the hard part when you're looking for wide pants and you're shorter is like it can make you look too short. But Fashion Nova has done such a good job with these. So these I got in a size 9, which is a size up. I'm a size 6'8". But the size 9 was absolutely perfect. It fits, as you can see, exactly how I want it to fit. I have that longer length to pair with these boots from Lulu's. They are the Western style boots because, again, we're having a nod to the Western trend, and I bought these Lulu boots 5 years ago, and that's why I love them. Like, again, this is a purchase I made years ago, and every year these boots just do what they need to do, whether it's just the nice color of the tan to make sure I keep my nice long leg proportions, or that heel style, just giving, again, a more, I would say, modern, elevated version to the Western boot, right? It's not like there's anything wrong with a Western boot or a Western boot can't be dressy, but these just give, like I said, a more elevated, a more elevated version to a Western boot that just makes it more wearable and more of a piece that you're gonna be able to wear year over year over year, whereas a Western boot, depending who you are, that may fall out of style for you and you may fall out of love with that, whereas this boot gives that little subtle nod but will work even on a more timeless level over the years. And that's always what I'm looking for when it comes to incorporating pieces, even if they are trendy, right? Because to me, trends are not a bad thing. The thing is, you just want to pick trends that really are going to evolve with you, right? And that's where a lot of us can get in trouble. I have definitely been there. It's like, girl, why did you think you was gonna wear this in 10 years? And what up there made you think that this was gonna be something you were gonna wear? Like, baby, be honest. So that's why I'm always so intentional. You hear me talk about that a lot when it comes to purchasing pieces. And I'm usually not a first adapter of trends. That doesn't mean I don't play with them and I'm like against them. It's not like, you know, right? It just very much is, I want to make sure that if I'm spending my money, regardless of if it's fast fashion or designer or anything, that is just gonna be a piece I love and see myself really wearing year after year. And having done this for 10 years, you know, it's a lot easier for me to identify what those pieces look like, regardless of where they're from. The next fit that you guys loved, again, the cinched blazers had us in a chokehold. This look from New York Fashion Week, where I have the Zara blazer paired with the Fashion Nova leopard pants. Yup. Like, because leopard, again, to me is a staple. It is an essential. It is a neutral. I don't think leopard print ever goes out of style. I'm standing on that, all 10 toes, on that business. You're going to see me wear not just leopard print, but like any animal print. Any season, all year. Like, that's just my essence at this point. That is my style. at this point. That's not a trend, you know? And so for me, it was a no-brainer once I saw these pants from Forever Nova, from Fashion Nova, because when I say the leopard on this hits so well, and it's so classic. It's just like two colors. It's the black and then the brown, which does make it easier. I find when it comes to prints, a lot of people can feel overwhelmed because there's a little bit too many colors going on, and so you're not quite sure what to pair it with. But something like this makes it so easy because, again, the black, such a no-brainer, and of course the Zara blazer, doing what it needs to do, giving the body. And then, of course, I have my Sojo sunglasses. They're like a knockoff of the Bottegas, which I really, really love because I'm not a gentle girly, okay? I'm not always mindful and demure when it comes to my accessories, and sometimes I sit them down in places and forget them, or sit them down and sit on them and break them. So me and designer sunglasses are not always besties, and that's why I love, love, love affordable options like this. And these ones, again, get me stopped every single like, girly, where are they from? And they're a great indoor outdoor sunglass, which I love too. Like, they are polarized so you can be protected outside in the sun, and then you don't have to keep doing this every 3 seconds inside because they're not too dark. That's like, baby girl, I can't see a thing because my sunglasses, like, you don't turn into Velma and like suddenly can't see nothing. So I love these sunglasses so, so much. And I actually accessorized these with what I had at the time because I was so frazzled. If you watch the vlog, you know, like, things got left back at home. Just on so much last minuteness with that trip. So I didn't mind pairing it with the burgundy boots from Zara, and then of course the burgundy Marc Jacobs bag, because that's such a fun burgundy and leopard print is a combo you're gonna see a lot of on top of brown and leopard print this fall season. So it makes sense why this was doing what it needed to do, and the girlies were head over heels. Like, literally the amount of times I got stopped in New York was just like, it was humbling, to be honest, because sometimes when you come from a small city, I grew up in Wausau, Wisconsin, okay, which, where is that, right? I know, like 2 hours north of Madison, like smack dab in the middle of Wisconsin. So being a small town girl, you know what I mean, and then coming to Detroit, which is a major city, but not as major as New York, you know, it's like sometimes you're like a little bit of imposter syndrome. Like, I know I'm a bad bee in the Midwest, but like New York is a whole other level. So to have girlies complimenting my fit in New York was like top tier, just top tier experiences. And I know I'm mentioning quite a few places that you're like, hey Jordan, I shop at these places all the time. I'm never seeing these pieces. Like, where are they at? I don't be seeing them. Don't worry, I get it. I love to online shop. I love to window shop. It is a sport to me. So I'm really, really good at identifying those pieces that a lot of us would quickly scroll past or walk past and think like, hey, that's not for me. And if you feel like that's you keep missing these pieces and you also don't have the patience to sort through them all, I get it. Go ahead and follow me over on my Like to Know It account. That is where I'm sharing all kinds of roundups, of course, where to shop these fits as well, but so you can be the first to see these pieces, get your hands on them if you want, or get notifications for when the pieces go on sale so you can snag the looks for less. So make sure you're following me over there. The next fit that had us all in a tizzy, this jumpsuit from Fashion Nova. I knew when I saw it, as soon as I saw the bare legs, I was like, add to the cart, okay, because the bare leg jeans in general are having a huge moment, but this is such an easy throw in and go piece. And those cannot be slept on. Like, regardless of your style, there are days where I don't have the mental capacity. I just don't. And you want to still look good. This kind of piece is absolutely worth it every single time. I got this in a medium. I love it. I wore it with sneakers. I wore it with like some bold gold jewelry, but that's what I love. Like this, we always talk about basics. This I would consider a basic, an elevated basic, right? Because the basic version would be just like straight leg bottoms, keep the same top, right? That would make it basic, but having the barrel legs makes it elevated, which means I don't have to do as much work. It's like the pant, the style is already doing what it needs to do, and if I want to go extra and be a maximalist, like throw on a leather coat, throw on some leather boots, like really like do it up, I could. But if I just want to throw on something that is not leggings or a workout set, right, or sweats, this is still comfortable, so easy to move in, and just looks so chic and so elevated. And it's just easy. It's so easy. Like I restyled this recently and I wore it with like a cowgirl hat and just like some black boots because I really just wanted to play around with the cowgirl hat. I'm trying to figure out what that style looks because I bought the one in black and the one in white from Forever 21, and I love them. But I'm still playing around with it not being too like on the nose, like, girl, you basically are just looking like a cowgirl. And not that there's anything wrong, but that just, I know, isn't my specific style. So that's how I played around with it, and that's what I love about pieces like this in your wardrobe when I'm thinking about essentials, when I'm thinking about things that are going to be staples. Pieces like this are always going to be a staple because I can reach for this year after year after year, and I'm going to love it. I'm going to love the little exaggerated pants. It's going to look good on my body shape as long as I maintain the body shape. And even if I don't, you know what I mean? Like, this isn't just a good look for my body shape. I've seen this on other girlies of other body sizes, and it looks equally as amazing. So I really, really love that too. I'm obviously trying to recommend pieces that are not just flattering for me and my body shape, because you know my body shape is, it's technically a pear shape, but with like an hourglass tendency because my shoulders are a little bit broader, right? Like, you can have multiple body shapes, which I've had to correct a lot of people actually on recently. Like, baby, like, just because my shoulders are a little broader does not suddenly make me hourglass. Like, if I followed just hourglass styling advice, my body would look crazy because I still have a smaller bust, I still have a much smaller waist, and there's just all those, and the smaller torso. You know what I mean? So I'm always thinking about that too when I'm recommending pieces to you. It's not just like what's flattering for me, but pieces that I know will also work for other body types as well, and again, other styles. And that's why a piece like this is so great, because you can make this your style, whatever your style is, you know, like super feminine. You could easily like dress this up with like your heels, get that little low cutness, don't button it up all the way, put like the soft little, yeah. Or again, if you want to be like rocker or edgy, it's just such an easy jumpsuit to go a bunch of different ways. So I really, really, really loved that about this jumpsuit. So the hype, so real. Like, the amount of times I got stopped, a lot, over just like the jumpsuit, and I again like didn't have it dressed up. It was just some sneakers and just some jewelry, but the jumpsuit did all the heavy lifting for me and just made it do what it needed to do and give that simple yet impactful vibe that I love to have when it comes to my outfits. Then getting into some dressier things, because you know what? Just because it's cold does not mean that things are not happening. I literally have a gala this evening actually, and I wanted to share just a dressier option for you that got a lot of love. And you probably already know what it is if you watched the New York Fashion Week vlog. This fit with the River Island blazer and the Devon Windsor skirt. This is the kind of fun layering I feel like you're going to see a lot of everywhere, all over Instagram, all over Pinterest. Like, the girlies are obsessed, and I'm the girlies, me, I'm talking about me, are obsessed with a good blazer, but like a sheer piece underneath. And this is so fun, and it works so well for the fall season because it gives you that longevity too of like all of your vacation wear, all of those like crochet pieces, those mesh pieces. This allows you to wear that into the fall season in a way that's so easy and so chic. Like, if you are not wanting to have your body scantily clad underneath, throw on some tights, throw on some shapewear, or throw on like a nude bodysuit underneath. That way you have that coverage and that little bit of extra warmth, but you can get that additional wear out of your pieces from the last season, from the summer, from your vacation by throwing on a really chic blazer, a really chic dress. I've seen like dresses laid over dresses like at CultureCon. Ugh, this one girl had the Faye Noel dress layered underneath like a knit dress. It was so gorgeous. And that's just what you're going to see a lot of as we go into the fall with all the trends and things like that. And I personally love it, especially as somebody who was on the fence, I would say, about being a skirt girly. This, for whatever reason, has unlocked a new character. And that's always what I'm hoping to do for you as I share these outfit ideas. Again, like, new character unlocked, new confidence unlocked, new bad bee, new level. Like, that's, because I remember being there, y'all. I remember, again, like growing up in my small town, predominantly white, just being different, having different style, you know, and just not really being comfortable standing in that. And finally, like, how just getting more confident, wearing what I like to wear, learning how it worked well, and just figuring out how to dress just really helped me get to that level. And so the playfulness of this, I think, really kind of ties into a lot of like what I loved to do when I was younger. Like, I was very playful, and I think now seeing it come back in this way, you know, where I was kind of between like, I want to be a boss girl, but I also really want to have fun. Like, this lets me kind of marry both of those sides of myself, like my different style personalities together in such a really fun way. I'm really excited, and again, like, you guys really loved, and it's so fun. So the River Island blazer, I have found very similar ones, and I love a blazer like this for the holiday season with that in mind. Like, that's why I bought this blazer, was like, one, my birthday dress years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago is when I bought this. And then I was like, you know what? For the holidays, this is going to be perfect because who's not going to want a little fringe blazer moment? And then layering over the Devon Windsor skirt. This Devon Windsor skirt, worth its weight. Worth its weight. They made it in other colors. I'm obsessed. I love the like thickness of it. It's so high quality and the fringe at the bottom is so playful. I actually rewore this skirt at CultureCon. You're going to see it when I drop the vlog. But it was so fun. And so this was such a fun combo pack. Again, to try out at Fashion Week, you know, really do those like over the top looks. And I love this for a good like gala situation again, because you have something playful, but it's not too dressed up, you know what I mean? Because in the Midwest, I have been finding this more and more, as much as it's like, it's a gala, it should be red tie, and I should be like dressing like, I have this whole video of red tie dresses. But I'm finding more and more like the Midwest, we don't really have that appreciation for like black tie like that. And like opera, getting dressed up for the opera and like Broadway and things like that. So this to me is a great middle ground where it's like, okay, you have that blazer that does give kind of that safeness, you're still dressed up, but then you can have that little bit of fun, whether it's with a mesh dress, with crochet, with some sequins, right? This was such a really fun combo that just for the fall season is gonna work for a lot of different dressier occasions. You're gonna be warm, you're gonna be layered, but it's still fun and it's still playful and just gonna give you that like, I just wanna dance in this every time. I just was like moving and grooving and just shaking my little fringe like, yeah, a good time was had. A good time was always had when I put these pieces on. And again, that's what I love to look for, is that the piece where it's like the blazer is going to be wearable, but then the fringe makes it that fun detailing that just steps it up and just gives it that personality that I just love to have and incorporate. Because again, like I just like things that make me not just look good, but feel good. And every time I put it on, I feel really good whenever I put that blazer dress on. Like I do. Then another option still in line, a little bit dressier, I would say for me, because again, I'm not usually a skirts everyday person, but this was so cute. I got stopped the whole time. The burgundy blazer, again, making a return from H&M, but the H&M pleated skirt paired with the Zara boots, and of course the Brandon Blackwood for the big B energy. I just love this combo because you saw a lot of tennis skirts over the summer. So this gives you a way to transition your tennis skirt into the fall. It's still very comfortable, still very chic, but then making it a little bit more appropriate with a fun blazer. So easy. And again, like if it's colder, you can layer a cropped sweater like the one I'm wearing from Fashion Nova underneath as well to add that little bit of extra warmth. Or an alternative to the tennis skirts, if you were loving them this season, is the pleated skirts like this one from H&M. I'm seeing them everywhere. Okay, and for good reason. Like it is super wearable, it is super fun, and I'm really looking forward to playing around with this, especially with like the chunkier sweaters. I've been looking at the Wisdom of Agency like cardigans. I have been wanting one of their pieces for so long. They have this gorgeous orange one, and I'm not a fan of the horizontal stripes with the green cardigan, but we'll see. I don't know, I've really been eyeing that up. And this is just, again, such a fun combination depending on what you have going on. It's just really dressy, really flirty, and works for a lot of different occasions. And when I say I was getting stopped, I will not lie, in part it was the Zara boots. Like the way burgundy boots are just that girl this season. They're that girl this season. Like the two things, if I was spending my money on anything in this video besides the Alice and Olivia pants, would definitely be like the H&M blazer and the Zara boots, because burgundy is never gonna be a bad option in my opinion. And it's gonna work, especially like the holidays. You have Christmas, you have Valentine's Day. It's just such a good color that you're gonna reach for all the different kind of holidays. That they're great pieces to have. Burgundy is never going to be a wrong answer. So that, in my opinion, is definitely why I was getting stopped, because the burgundy Zara boots are just to die for. They're so good. I'm really hoping to actually snag a pair of brown boots this season, because surprise, that is one thing I don't have. I have over the knee black boots. I have like tall snake print boots that are brown, but I don't have any just like brown, like tall boots. I can't believe I'm saying that. So that I'm on the hunt for, because I feel like I just got these shorts from Kai Collective during her pop-up at CultureCon in New York in this gorgeous dark chocolate color. So I have a couple of outfit ideas that I'm like, yeah, I need a good pair of like taller brown boots to bring this to life, because I've personally been loving the like short shorts with like the longer trench coat kind of look. So I'm gonna be putting together some really fun looks for you to inspire even more of your fall outfits coming up here soon. I'm so excited. In the meantime though, if you enjoyed this video, I know you're gonna enjoy this entire playlist with even more outfit inspiration, tips and tricks, how to choose the right pieces to not just look good, because baby, you saw we were looking good and we were getting stopped, but to feel good and build that wardrobe that you love. Before you head over there though, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't miss a video. Don't miss a video. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you over there.